But to get killed by a car that has nobody driving, I'm sorry. That does not equate. It is amazing. Just amazing to me. And who cares, by the way, if Donald Trump likes to have sex with porn stars? Who cares? I don't care. Do you care? Do you really care that he likes to have sex with porn stars? Hey, he wasn't president when he did it. Not like, Slick Willie Billy Clinton, who was getting a BJ in every room in the White House that he could possibly manufacture. Or JFK, who had the CIA and the Treasury Department bringing in all kinds of girls in the dead of night through the tunnels of the White House. So Donald Trump likes to have sex with porn stars. Okay. Well, the president before Lincoln was gay. Did you know that? And upon his nomination for presidency and his winning the presidential run, he and his lover were going to move in the White House together. Did you know that one? I bet you didn't. There's a lot of things that I can teach you here on the Jesse T Show. I've just got so much crap rolling around in this head of cocktail trivia, I got to get it out. Otherwise, I talk in my sleep and keep everybody up. But yeah, and his lover, his mate for life, died. And he was totally depressed for 4 years. And that's why he threw his hands up in the air and waved them like he just didn't care. And he said, the heck with America. The Union is going to split from the South, and I don't care anymore. It's doomed. And that's when Lincoln won the presidency. The first Republican president, by the way. But I don't care. I don't care I don't care who you want to have sex with. But just don't have it on business hours. Like in the Oval Office. Oh, Monica. Oh, Monica. Monica. Feels like young Frankenstein when she goes, oh my God. Right? I'm telling you. Our world's just twisted around at what's important and what's not. And of course, there's no collusion. Nothing happening there. No, absolutely not. So, they're just on this giant witch hunt, and they're trying to tag everybody into everything. But let's talk about Obama-Rama. Obama-Rama, and what a father, what a provider, what a spot. It's all about today's corruption. It is 1993. August 23rd is my birthday. I was 33 years old on August 23rd, 1993. And I went over to my folks' house, as I always did as an adult, because my mom would always have a card with $20 in it for me, and a little birthday cake, happy birthday, son. And I'd give my mom a hug and kiss, my dad a hug and kiss, and we hang out a little bit. And, just a nice little soft celebration, nothing big. And I had great celebrations growing up. I mean, I had the celebrations of birthdays. I went up to the front door of my mom and dad's house, what house I grew up in. And I went to open the front door, and my dad opened the front door. Now, that doesn't mean anything to you guys, but you got to understand something. My dad came from Chicago. He grew up in the streets. He had one of these. You understand what I'm saying? One of those on his right pinky. Okay? All right? You understand what I'm talking about? Italian in Chicago. You got it? Okay? He was running numbers when he was 6 years old for the Goomba. Okay? He ran the waiters unit at 20. All right? That's an appointment. That's what that is. That's not something that you get. That's an appointment. Okay? You provided that. All right. So my father never answered the door, never picked up the phone, ever. In 33 years, my father, I never saw him pick up the phone or answer the door when I was growing up as a kid in my house. My mother did. Okay. My dad answers the door. Right then and there, I knew something was awry. My birthday, August 23rd. 1993. 33 years old. My dad looks at me at the threshold of the door, and he looks at me straight up, and he says, Jesse, your mother is going to die. She will be dead in 6 months. 57-year-old woman, my age right now. She will be dead in 6 months. She has a terminal illness. There is no cure in the world for it. Absolutely no cure. It's called Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS. Now, I can't tell you how that hit me. I know if you've lost a special loved one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't say anything. I looked at my dad straight in the eye, and he looked at me, and just tears started coming down my face. No big, crazy. Just like the Niagara Falls opened up. And then he said this, what a man. What a man. See, that morning, my mother was diagnosed with ALS, and they told me that night when I came over to their house for my birthday. And my father said this, cry all you want right now. Cry in private. Cry anywhere you want to cry. But when you cross this threshold, we have no room for tears. Your mother needs our strength. Cry now, but never cry in front of your mother. Wow. So I did, and then I didn't, and I went back to the patio in the back of the house. My mom's smoking a cigarette and drinking some Kahlua and milk, and she's sitting there in her nice little robe, her summer robe, out in the beautiful backyard that we had there, that they had by the pool area. And I walked up and gave my mom a hug and a kiss, and she said, did Daddy tell you? And I said, yes. And she said, what a dirty bunch of cards I was dealt. And I said, yes. And she said, and then I said, and I said, Mom, Stephen Hawkins is still living. Now, he's a man that just died a few days ago. The great scientist, he had ALS. He had a real slow ALS. My mother had a fast one. And it was nothing but hope. And I never cried or shed a tear in front of my mother. And then 2 hours before she passed away, my dad came into my mom's bedroom where I was at. This is 6 months later to the day. My dad came into the bedroom at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and he said to me, Jesse, Glenn, it's time to go. My father never said that to me, ever. I looked him in the eye. I said, I understand. Gave my mom the last hug and kiss, and left. Drove down the street, cried my eyes out for like 2 hours. I get a page, because it was pager time then. I go back home, and my mom passed away at 6:30. So, what a man. That's Grandpa T. Yeah. What a mom. That's Grandma T. Wow, what grandparents I had. Great-grandpa and great-grandma T. Yeah, that's the T clan, baby. This is Jesse T. The Brown Beauty is still on duty as we call it a day right here on the Jesse T Show. It's good to have you along with me, sharing just some stories and some thoughts and some of my feelings about stuff. Oftentimes people say to me, Jesse T, you have a one-sided mind. And really, I don't. My mind is pretty clear. And that is, it's honesty, ethic, morality, fairness, and what is right. I may not agree with what you believe in, but I will fight for the right for you to believe the way you want to believe, as long as you don't hurt anybody. Tomorrow, the Robert Mitchum family is coming in, checking in here on Instagram Live. Bob Mitchum's family, the great actor, Robert Mitchum, one of the greatest actors Hollywood ever created. Wow, the first bad boy. Maybe we're going to find out the first time he smoked pot on the set. He was so ahead of everybody, I tell you. Bob Mitchum, party hard, work hard, and a great actor. And his family members are coming in. We're going to talk Bob Mitchum stories from old-time Hollywood, the iconic Hollywood, the Hollywood that we only read about in books. The family's going to share some thoughts as they put together a family reunion. And they asked me, Jesse T, to be a part of that. How treasured that is. Wow. And we're going to share that with you tomorrow, right here on the Jesse T Show from 5 to 6. As we round them up and wind them up, it's Dan the Man and yours truly, the Brown Beauty, Jesse Torrero. Oh, you like that, huh? I'll see you later, guys. 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 Hey, he wasn't president when he did it. Not like, Slick Willie Billy Clinton, who was getting a BJ in every room in the White House that he could possibly. But to get killed by a car that happened before. Now, that doesn't mean anything to you guys. But you got to understand something. My dad came from Chicago. He grew up in the streets. He had one of